Hi, I'm Adam Rosenblatt. I'm a Duke professor, and I'm here to tell you about my class in graduate liberal studies that I'll be offering called How to Know Things with Comics. And I'm going to use one of the basic elements that are familiar to readers of comics to share some of the basic key ideas behind the class and behind what we do in the class. So first, comics, comics are a medium, not a genre. So many folks, especially who've grown up in the US context, associate comics with superheroes and big flashy action sequences and Marvel movies. But that's due to a very particular set of histories and economic constraints, many of which are very unique to the context of the United States. Comics are a medium. They're like film, they're like painting, they're like novels or poetry. There is no boundary, no limit to the kinds of fictional or non-fictional subject matters that they can explore. Researchers are only beginning to realize how much power there is in comics to share knowledge, to tell nonfiction stories, to use the unique combination of image and text, and things that even aren't only to image or text, but are complex diagrams or imagery made out of words to report their research and share knowledge. You can make comics. And in this class, we absolutely make things every day. It is not only a class for reading and analyzing. So everybody can make comics. I'll show you many ways to do so. And if you feel like you absolutely can't draw, on the one hand, I'll push you to realize that maybe you can draw more than you think. But on the other hand, we'll also look at ways that people have made comics for a very long time using things other than drawing, including collage and photographs. And finally, to the extent that people do currently talk about using comics to share scholarship and other forms of research, the current discourse really tends to emphasize the accessibility of comics, this idea that they reach younger audiences or audiences who wouldn't traditionally read a scholarly book. I think that's important, but I also think it undersells the extent to which sometimes comics make things more accessible, but sometimes the unique properties that they have, the ways they can compress or stretch out time, the ways they can depict symbol languages and things like that, or even the humble word balloon and how it can contain text, but also signs of confusion or images. I think that we undersell the unique and maybe a little bit weird qualities of comics that might make knowledge not only more accessible, but also more layered, more profound, and more complex. So I'd be excited to share more about comics and their power with you. And in the class, of course, you get the chance to think about the research you've done or want to do, and how the unique properties of comics can help you not only report the results of that research, but actually think through the entire process, starting with what questions you ask.